Alrighty, hello everyone, and I am here filming this quick video. I'm going to make this as quick as possible because if you guys are anything like me, it becomes very overwhelming to understand something that's new, and then as well as reading all the information and trying to decipher how it's going to help you. And so that's why I'm filming this video. I'm going to talk very fast. You can slow it down if you need to, but let's just go to the website. So if you were to go to instantleads247.com and you were just to scroll here, I would highly recommend that you watch this video, scroll down, find out how amazing I am, watch this video, and then you're going to want to watch, this is just like a marketing type of video. You don't really need to watch that one unless you want to. And then this demo video is very important. But where I want to direct your attention is if you go at the bottom here and you just click here, it's going to take you to a coaching call that I ran when I introduced this to some of my audience. So I would go right here and just watch how this kind of works and how it can benefit your business, because a lot of you are in the make money online space, and it's very important that you understand how the connection is between Instant Leads 247 and your business. Okay. Now, what I want to bring your attention to, and what 99% of you are probably going to use, is search leads. Now, I do have a few clients in other niches like insurance, real estate, car repossession. I mean, I have a various amount of clients, but they are doing more of a mix. Your case, if you are in the make money online, is going to be doing something like a search lead. And let me tell you why. So a search lead is going to be something that is keyword friendly. And I'm going to give you an example because a lot of you have been seeing me compare Live Good to this. So let's say you're in Save Club or Live Good or digital marketing, and you want to sell that specific program. So you want to sell Live Good, but maybe you don't want to necessarily nail down people that are trying to specifically get into Live Good, but you want to give them information on how they can make money online, or how they can work from home, or how they can have passive income, things like that. So you got to be a little creative here. Besides running a search for Live Good review or Live Good opportunity, which would be keywords, you can also target people that are looking, they're wanting to start an online business, but they don't know where to start. Or maybe they're looking into digital marketing and they don't know what course to take. So that's what I need you guys to understand, is that you're targeting people in real time that want what you are selling. It does not matter what you are selling. In most cases, there's a workaround as far as the keywords that you can target to find leads. So a lot of you are asking questions on pricing, and that's what I want to show you. So if you become a partner, which is the 97 as of now that is going up, if you become a partner, you waive all setup fees. So you'll never have to pay this one-time $27 setup fee when you go to start a campaign. You also will get a discount on any leads that you source yourself, or maybe you want to sell leads to other people. You'll get a discount, so there'll be an amount of money that you can make reoccurring. Now, let's say you don't want to be a partner. Okay, so you're not wanting to be a partner, you don't want to be an affiliate. I won't even go into the affiliate option because the affiliate option is very easy. You become an affiliate, you resell the product, it's easy. But what's different is the DFY automation. So everyone pay attention, DFY automation, and why this is important and why the price is going up. It has become a little labor intensive for me. So what happens is, think of the DFY automation as the missing piece to connect your leads to whatever you offer. So let's say you run a search leads campaign, which I'll go over in 1 second. And you run that campaign, you have a lead, hot to trot, ready to go for your offer. But the problem is that most of you don't want to pick up the phone, or you don't want to do cold emailing. And so what happens is, by paying for the DFY automation, I host it. I write the high converting copy that I know works for any niche, and then I customize it with your information. I've warmed up the domain. I've warmed up the email. You do not have to pay for any hosting, anything really, any tech at all. You're just paying me to set it up for you. And then when you run a search campaign and the lead is interested, they're automatically put into this automation. Some of you will have 5 days, some of you will have 6, but it's an automation that runs and nurtures those leads instantaneously. So they're going to have a touch point with you right away. So they're real time. They see, they're looking for work from home, for example, and then bam, they're in a nurture campaign and they don't even know it yet. And they're going to see you right there. And that's what I set up for you. And that's why this 97 price is very low. So it is going to go up because I'm hosting everything. I'm writing it for you. I'm setting it up. I mean, and you only pay this one time. It's not like there's a monthly. Okay. So that is going to be why it's important to have the DFY automation. But if you have a Go High Level or Grid, currently that's all it's integrated for, then you can set it up yourself. You don't have to pay me for that. If you're tech savvy, set it up yourself. We are working on other platforms to be integrated into the system, but that's just so you guys know, if you want to do it on your own, totally fine. Site leads are only there if you're having traffic come to you already on one of your websites and you want to capture data in the US only, and you want to have leads that are captured. And then the same thing goes. Once a lead comes to your website, you can send them into the DFY automation or your own automation, and they're nurtured immediately. So there's no more abandoned carts. There's no more like, who visited my site? I didn't get their information. And that's what site leads are for. And they're great for anyone that's running advertising, because if you're running advertising, a lot of people don't put their information in. Okay. That's site leads. Most of you aren't even going to need those. The search leads is the bread and butter. And then, of course, we have the business to business. Now, before I show you a search campaign and why that's valuable, I want to just go over. There's no minimums. So you can find 5 leads a day, 4 leads a day, 1 lead a day, 10, 20. And you don't have to pay a large amount. You can just source what you can afford. Or you can buy a package. If you buy a package, of course, it's cheaper. Or you can activate a membership. Now, this is the only thing. You do not have to do this. This is optional and only available if you want kind of automatic, easy, and you don't want to have to worry about getting the leads and purchasing them yourself. So these are the options available. Now I'm going to show you really quick why the search leads are so important. And I created kind of like a dummy account here. It's not a dummy account, but it's one of my sub accounts. And like right here, this person, he's in the car business. So he's running a campaign for people needing out of their car. And then Paula here, she wanted search leads. And I just want to show you a cool tool that we have. What will happen is the minute you create a campaign, it does not start immediately. So you can do some research by finding out what search leads or what keywords people are looking for. And I'm going to show you an example. This one is running, but I'm going to show you an example here on this tool right here. So you would start a campaign. Then once you start the campaign, it's going to say something like this: stopped, never started. So you can do this research before you push start. You're going to go into search volume estimate, and you can enter in all the keywords you want to find out. If you want to target a specific state or zip code, you can find all the keywords and see what kind of volume is coming in within the last 7 days. 7 days, real time, you guys. This is not people sitting on a traffic exchange or people sitting on a solo ad list that's been stale for years. Okay, this is real time. And then once you do that, look at how many people in just 7 days in the US have looked up passive income or work from home. Now, this will fluctuate. Just last week or maybe a few days ago, this was at 218,000, but anything over like 50, you'll grab that data. So don't worry about it if it's low, but you do want higher volume if you can for like our kind of business, right? Because we want volume. We want as many leads as possible. So look at how many people looked up make money online just in the last 7 days in the US. And then you get this lead. They jump into your nurture sequence that's automated. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to send them an email because it's already set up. And then they're nurtured for the next 5 or 6 days. And by the way, we're not selling anything. We're not saying, hey, for this amount of money, you can get this. I am building like, know, and trust through my high converting copy. And that is the secret sauce. That's the missing piece that you need to understand, that once you run these keyword searches, you'll understand how many people are looking for your specific offer. And I just did a call with somebody. They were in insurance, And so I told them to do insurance quotes near me or whatever you want, but it does have to be within 2 to 3 words without any fluffy words. Okay. So hopefully this gives you a little bit more of an understanding. And Paula, for example, she wanted only 6 leads a day. And so yesterday there was sourced 4. It's going to be a little slower unless you amp up your volume. If your volume is higher, then you'll see them a little faster. But just know these people are coming in real time. And I wish I could show you, but this is where you can configure your integration to your Go High level, or if I do it for you. And the most important part for data is you're going to go to this Google sheet and it will give Paula a list of all the people, their name, their address, their phone number, their household income, whatever you want, and the keyword that was used to source them in the first place. All right, that's as quick as I can do right now for this video. I hope that everyone understands how this is going to work, and I think that's it.